So I just threw my keystone, my glimmer off to a keystone. I heard chains. Hey, what's up guys? What's going on? Welcome back to another round of disc golf. I am out at Renaissance Gold, an OG course in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've posted a couple videos on here before, but the Carolina Clash is coming up in a couple of weeks, and we're going to be playing Rennie Gold, Nevin, Hornet's Nest, and Angry Beaver. So over the next 4 videos, I guess the next 8 videos, since I do front 9 and back 9. Over the next 8 videos, I'll be playing at those courses and trying to prepare for the Clash. So hole 1 here, out at Renaissance Gold, par 4, 523 feet. There's a guy mowing the lawn up there, but hopefully he'll be done by the time I throw up there because he's booking it. But let's get into it. All right, so obviously the goal is to get underneath of this little branch right here. We're gonna throw the Grace. I'm gonna rip it out flat, hope that it turns a little bit right and then left, and that we don't end up behind that rock up there, because that rock kind of cuts off your approach. Get up. All right, so that was a good shot, just super low. I should be able to get a flex forehand to the basket from there. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to throw a pretty soft stag here. Let it flip up some, and then get through those trees down towards the basket. That's gonna be the goal here. So still release it on a hyzer and just expect it to flip up. Push forward. Nope. So because my drive was so short, it obviously made this a little bit difficult. I want to end up there somewhere for a good sidearm during the tournament, but we'll at least have an easy pitch up from there. All right, first putt of the day is a long one here, but this is for birdie, so either way I'm okay with it. But this is a hole that you want to get birdie on, if at all possible. It's just a great one to start with. Oh, that was real close. That's it. Dang, okay. Not too shabby. All right, so we'll be starting off with a par. I know my play now on this hole. I want to obviously throw it further, but end up further on the right off the drive to give myself an easy sidearm into the green. All right, so hole 2 here is 519 feet, par 4. Gonna be throwing the Sapphire on a hyzer, kind of like I talked about in my last video. And letting it stand up and then glide a little bit further around this corner up here. And hopefully this guy on the lawnmower doesn't come back and hit it. So big hyzer here, and then allowing it to stand up and push even further left. Man. At least it came down, but that's kind of a tough approach from there. All right, so let's see if we can sidearm our arrive and get it down there towards the basket. I might push a little far, but hopefully give us a look. Yeah, a little far, but that's fine. All right, so this will be fun. I did go super far, realizing that I probably should have thrown a mid-range there. I'm right here on the edge. I believe that this water is casual. I'm not gonna go for this. So, I'm gonna throw that down there. I've seen snakes over here before too, so I'm not trying to mess with that. That'll be another par Guys, I threw my Grace off of that last tee as well. It caught some sort of headwind and got super understable, turned over and went deep into some bushes. So I have more of them from that practice round when I went out to the field, but I just lost my Grace and that kind of sucks. All right, so hole 3 here, another par 4, 386 feet, pretty tight line that you have to hit. I'm actually gonna throw my bounty so that it gets around this corner and kind of stands up a little bit. I've been really enjoying this shot with this disc. It's been working well for me, so see if we can execute it here. Oh, please, yes. Oh, terrible kick to the right. So I released that a little bit right out of my hands. I just recently put the core back in my bag. I'm gonna try throwing this on a hyzer as well and see what we can do with this. All right, so that's actually exactly what we want. All right, so from here, I'm gonna sidearm my Sampo because I do want it to stand up just a little bit before it starts to turn, and I'm also not gonna throw it too hard here. So, see if we can get a good look with this. Stand up some for me. No, okay. So, we just got a bad kick off of this tree, honestly, y'all, because I released it a little bit too far to the right. If we hadn't, we would have been up there where the core is. Easy birdie from up there. All right, so this is an extremely difficult shot. Very, very tight tunnel to go through. I'm gonna throw my Ruby and just hope that we can get through these trees up here. Real soft and nice. All right, so we did not get through the gap like I wanted to. This is to save par. This hole can tear you up if you get off of the fairway. Yeah, too right. All right, that's gonna be a bogey, which sucks because I would hope to be able to get through the first 3 holes with 2 birdies, honestly. All right, so +1 through the first 3 holes. That's tough. All right, so another par 4 here, 551 feet. I honestly think I'm gonna throw. I might throw my Sapphire, and release it kind of flat, but not with too much power, and let it drift down to the right. Oh, that's sick. Come on, come left. That actually should give us a really good look at birdie. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this. I thought that it was gonna carry a little bit further down this way. So from here, I'm gonna have to, honestly, either throw like the bounty or the Ruby super slow. I might throw the Ruby and just let it glide down there. That's not a bad play, but I could have done a lot better. All right, so we gave ourselves a little bit of a look here. The Ruby I released too flat, so it was a little bit unstable for how much power I gave it. Needed to give it a little bit more hyzer, but we'll see. See if we can make something happen here. That's it. Sit down, please. All right, that was almost it. Okay, so that'll be another par, so we're still +1. I gotta start making some moves, y'all. Honestly, I think that a sidearm off of this tee box might be the safest thing for me. I'm gonna try and throw this Sampo on a hyzer, let it stand up, and then hopefully push down there some. Oh, it kicked left? Ooh. All right, so this is a pretty tough shot. I'm gonna try and hit this gap up high. It's super awkward, but we're going for it. We're out in the fairway for a par look, so that's fine. All right, throwing the ruby again here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna flick the bounty here. Yep. I don't really know my game plan on that hole. It's kind of a tough one. Okay, so I don't ever really do this on this hole. I normally throw a sidearm, but I want to try something. I'm gonna take my ruby and backhand it. This is just a par 3 257, but it's very tight. So I want to aim at this tree in the middle and miss it to the right. Go in. Oh, please don't tell me that just went OB. That was so clean and so sick. All right, we did not go OB, thankfully. I'm just gonna pick up the ruby again and just gently throw it through this little gap right here. Easy little par right there. Man, so I needed it to go straight a little bit more before it turned, and it would have settled up right there, which would have been sick. All right, so I actually really like this hole because if you pure this gap with a sidearm, it's so sick and like super satisfying. So I'm gonna throw the rive here and aim at aim at this tree on the right down there, trusting that it'll come a little bit left if I release it correct, and then end up right down towards the basket. Yes, keep pushing. Okay, so we probably have a look for a birdie here, which is sick. All right, so gonna try and release this flat and let it end up right towards the basket. Go in. Okay, nice. All right, easy little putt right here. No big deal. Don't even really need to. I know I always say always go through your motions. I didn't need to right there. Nice birdie for us. All right, so back to even now. I feel like this is one of the hardest birdies on the course. At least for me it is. It's 323, but it's like in the woods, and there's a whole bunch of rocks all around it. And the depth perception here is kind of hard to get. So I'm gonna throw the core here because it's got really good glide for mid-range. And I'm gonna kind of aim just almost straight. Nah, I'll throw a hyzer, but do a big wide hyzer that hopefully crashes in down there towards the bottom, because I don't want to risk throwing this too flat and having it go OB down there. Push in. Yeah, like even that I'm pretty sure is short. So I just threw my keystone, my glimmer off to a keystone. I heard chains, and I'm not gonna run down here because I have my cart with me and I don't want it to mess up, but what the freak? Oh, this would be such a sick ace to have. I literally cannot, like right after I threw it, I was like, wait a second, I probably should have recorded that. Oh, it's not in the basket. Dang it. All right guys, so the keystone's right here. Basket's right there. It literally nicked the chains. Wow. All right, so this is kind of a weird angle for me to show you guys, but pretty easy up. As long as it doesn't roll, that'll be a par. Guys, I am still so stoked about that almost ace on this. So now I think what I'm gonna do, instead of throwing a big wide hyzer, is just throw like my chameleon judge dead straight. And as it runs out of speed, let it come in here and hopefully give us a look. All right, So we are still at even. Hole 9 here. Okay, so last hole of the front 9. I would love to get a birdie on this. It's only 285 feet, but I like to throw a big hyzer with like an overstable driver. So I'm actually gonna throw my Rive here, and we're gonna see how that works out for us. That looks good. Ah, it dropped down. Okay, I wanna see my chances of getting a mid-range there. So I'm gonna throw this core and just see what we're working with. So that feels a little bit short to me. Look at this little guy. He's crazy. How colorful he is. So yeah, the mid-range was just a little bit short, and the Rive actually dropped down below this tree right here. Which isn't bad, that gives us a putt. All right, so this is our first like real putt, I would say. See if we can get ourselves a bird right here. Let's go. Nice, that's what I'm talking about, guys. 1 down for the front 9. Not too shabby, I'm actually really happy with that. Just because I know there were some mistakes that I made that could have easily been avoided to make us be even like lower. Like we got that bogey, which was unnecessary, so we could be 2 down. So I'm happy with that, 1 down. Yeah, let's go. All right, thank you guys for watching. Love y'all. See y'all in the back 9 coming out very soon.